Hey everybody, Max here, aka Electric Playground, and guess what, you guys? If you haven't already seen, which I'm sure most of you have, there is a new expansion that was announced. It is called The Sims 4 City Living. So I don't know if any of you guys who are watching this have heard about the leaks about a new city expansion. And then they announced it with, I think it was yesterday or September 12th. It is now the 13th today. So it was either September 12th or September 11th that they released like a little teaser video, a little teaser trailer, and announced that the official trailer will be on the 13th. So I saw that and I was so excited. I was excited to see what they were going to offer. So yeah, no, this expansion looks awesome. I am hoping, really hoping, fingers and my toes crossed, that this is going to restore some of the faith for people that were losing hope with The Sims 4. You know, they were complaining a lot to the Sim Gurus. I'm really hoping that this, this expansion is going to restore, well, at least restore my faith in The Sims 4. And, give us what we've been, a lot of the things that we've been wanting and asking for. And I'm going to head into the trailer right now, guys, and going to stop here and there to, kind of focus on this. So it's really cool that these are like this, they offered like a new icon there, and like these are the three kind of Sims. It just looks like an Asian style, like basketball dude, a fashionista styled girl, and a tourist by the looks of it. So yeah, holding a map, which is really cool. So starting. Oh, I probably should turn my volume down. I meant to do that. Alright, cool. So yeah, the song they used, which I was surprised, was a what was it? Stop Desire, performed by Tegan and Sarah. I'm pretty sure they don't make it Simlish, which is really like weird for, well, not really weird for The Sims 4, but like they always used to have a Simlish song. So, but yeah, no, that's really cool. Yeah, so starting this tourist really quickly. Now, okay, so this I'm assuming is like some sort of penthouse or some sort of like really like high-rise building. What I think is really cool about this is just like they don't, here, actually I'm gonna make this full screen, so they don't like, yeah, so look at that, like this looks so gorgeous, like just from like even just like little things like this, which are really, I find that so realistic. Like in big cities you see those kind of things, like billboards, which I'm not, maybe they're electronic, so like they just change, but that's really cool. Like these apartments, we know for sure that this is definitely a lot. It kind of looks like a house, or maybe sort of like a club or something, who knows. That just looks really cool, and like that itself, and it looks so detailed. And so they're bringing back the street art skill. I'm not sure what it's going to be called in this game, but like this was introduced in The Sims 3 University Life. I think that's super. I love that skill in The Sims 3. Busking is new. That is going to be super fun. Like I said, I loved doing that in The Sims 3. Like that was a lot of fun. I actually made a lot of money sometimes with my Sims, so that was super cool. And this dress is absolutely gorgeous. You see her throughout the trailer. She seems like a fashionista style Sim, and that's a really, I see this dress is really interesting. So yeah. And one of the new careers, politician career, which has been talked about and different since the release of this trailer. People are really excited about it. That's really interesting. I actually kind of like wondering if that's going to be like a new like kind of a career that you can go to and stuff, or you just kind of like do this randomly if you're in that career. This I am so excited about, you guys. Like this was one of my favorite aspects from university life. I loved just having protests, and just it was so cool. It looks like super like hipster style, like dude, just like And that kind of looks like a new hairstyle as well. It looks like a man bun. That looks really cool. So yeah, no, like I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what comes of this. This part. So that is a new outfit, and I really like those. Like that just looks like those high-rise pants. It's probably, I don't know if that's gonna be pants by itself, or you know, like I'm kind of not crazy about that. Like the pattern on the bottom part, but this is a really cool outfit. As for I didn't even get to. Oh wait, no. There. So this little like stand still guy doing like, you know, motion, like supposed to be like a human statue. I've seen those in big cities, and I always think they're so entertaining, to be honest. Like I've had like moments where I'm like, is that like, oh my god, that's a human, like that's a person. Another tourist looking person looking at a map, very kind of dressed in tourist style clothing, and I just think that like that architecture part, like how I just think that's really realistic, and like that's super cool. Bus stop kind of thing. Now this is something that I know a lot of people are going to be so happy about. Like I don't know if it's going to be a skill or like probably a way to get like body skill kind of thing. This was like a premium content in the Sims 3 that you had to buy from the Sims 3 store. So like the fact that they're like including this is really sweet. I'm excited. And like just those apart, like that just like reminds me of like the brownstone apartment buildings you find in like bigger cities, and like just I think that's super like I just think like I like how like just how like it looks, and that's definitely a new clothing, new hairstyles, man bun. And then like the fact that like that just happened is just super cool, like super funny. Like that's gonna be a cool thing to add to the apartments. Game consoles, guys, game consoles. Finally, I remember like when I first started playing The Sims 4 and like doing builds and stuff, I was always looking for like, I remember I spent like 25 minutes looking for them, and I looked through all my objects, everything, even like decorative kind of objects, and like could not find it. Like a game console, like it's like a sitting down game console, and I just think that's so cool. And like not to mention, you guys notice like how vibrant this is, and like those curtains look, I don't know if those are new, I think those are new. Curtains look really cool, and that lamp and like that in the background is just, I'm so excited. And like the kids' outfits and his outfit, and oh, that's so sweet. Keyboard, yes, maybe a new kind of party. This, I loved that part about the Sims 4 or the Sims 2 apartment life. I loved that. That was like, I just loved how like people can bang on the walls when they're being too noisy. And like this is just hilarious. Not to mention his floral tacky as hell suit. Now this is cool. I'm actually really excited. It reminds me of The Sims 3, the way The Sims 3 apartments were. I don't know if it's like supposed to be like a penthouse and stuff. That rug is gorgeous. But yeah, I know. Like it just looks really cool, and like I don't know if like anybody else has noticed, but like it seems like they really like building on like the boho theme that they had in like the Sims 4 movie stuff pack. Yeah, it was movie stuff pack, or the movie stuff kind of thing. And this looks really boho, like those the bright colors with like the rugs there, and just like the yellows. I just think that's it's gonna be so interesting. Like this, yes, the bubble machine is back. Bubble, quote unquote, honestly, it reminds me of a hookah. And like look at those outfits, like those are so cool, like cultural, like it's just like porous culture, and like just this, and like I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite objects in The Sims 2. Like I loved having my Sims, especially my teen Sims, like just blow bubbles, aka. New clothing, looks like new hairstyles too, and that just like a really pretty like romantic view. And night that reminds me of Bridgeport. Like this just looks like Bridgeport, but like who knows, like I don't know if maybe that's just like the view from your apartment. not sure if, I don't think that's gonna be like explorable or anything like that, but it's still gorgeous. Festivals, you guys, festivals! Finally, festivals are back. That's one of my absolute favorite parts of the Sims 3 seasons, and like, but these ones are like gonna be different. I read like on the Sims community, which I will leave like a link in the description below. Like, this is really like just from like today being the 13th, just from today's like release of the trailer, they've come up with a long list of new items, like with like different kinds of festivals. Like, so interesting. That looks like a little food stand, which is Asian inspired, as you can see. Like the Asian style things, and chopsticks, which is really cool. That is like, I've read like flaming food like food contest, like how it was in the Sims 3 seasons, which is gonna be, oh, I'm so excited for that. I was like, that's super cool. It just looks really pretty, and like karaoke bar, I guess. Like, I don't know if there's gonna be like a celebrity system that they're gonna include in this pack, but that's super cool. Like, ugly suit again. Yeah, she's like fashionista Sim. Fireworks are absolutely gorgeous. Guys, they have sparklers. I am so excited. They've even included things for like kids to do, which is really neat, like really inclusive, which was awesome. The Sims has been doing that a lot lately, being very inclusive. It's absolutely, it's awesome. I'm so excited. That tourist sim, and just like the background, like it just looks like it's gonna be so like just gorgeous, like gorgeous scenery, gorgeous, like just find the perfect apartment, explore vibrant neighborhoods, and experience life in the city. That looks like a man dressed up in a costume busking with the keyboard. And yeah, and it's available November 1st, and I want to say it's going to be available November 1st worldwide, because I have read that's when it's going to come out in the UK and North America, which is awesome because a lot of people in Europe and the UK have been really upset about that, because of the release dates were always later than the ones in North America. So that's very exciting for everyone to be able to get to see new stuff, their new game kind of thing. So taking a look, I am on the Origin site. I just thought that would be kind of a good way to look at things and read some information about the game. So yeah, look at this. This picture just looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, so many different things going on. Like, you know, that where the kids are enjoying that. And I'm not sure what he's doing. It looks like he's putting on some kind of show. This, not to mention this, like, this game is going to be have so much more cultural diversity, and I think that's so interesting. Like, The Sims has been doing a really good job of that. Like, as much as, like, you know, people have been complaining about the lack of content, I find that the Sims team have done such a good job of being so inclusive with people from every walk of life. With the whole transgender patch that came out a little while ago, it came out with just different options that you had for your Sims, and now, like, they're coming up with like different cultural things. Like, I just think that's so awesome that they're doing that. Like, congratulations for them. Like, they're being, like, The Sims was always a really, like, just a diverse game and inclusive with different things. Like, they never, like, put a limit on that, which I thought was so awesome. But, like, now, like, you know, they're releasing just, like, more stuff and more content with it. I just think that's so nice. And just, not to mention, like, it's just absolutely gorgeous background here, like, in, like, just a very awesome, like, city, like, square, I guess you should say. And then there's some Sims at the at their, I'm going to assume this is the karaoke bar. I don't know if those, I think those are new pants, skinny jeans, for a boy. I don't know if those were included in another stuff pack, but that's really cool. That hideous, aka beautiful suit. And, you know, your Sims performing. And then this, as you guys can see, new tattoos. That's awesome. And I guess this is like what it's gonna look like. This just reminds me of Bridgeport and Man Bun. But this reminds me of Bridgeport a lot. And I just think it's like, just really beautiful. This is like the one other picture that they have. There's a bunch of them floating around on the edge. Oh, excuse me, guys. I just almost broke out into a yawn. But yeah, no, this is so nice. I absolutely love it. And I'm just gonna read over what like Origin says. You are like the overview. You are able to pre-order, which I actually just might do. So yeah, let's take your Sims to the city. If you guys hear my computer acting up, please don't mind it. It's really loud, and because it's pretty old, my computer is like 6 years old and needs to be updated, or I need to get a new one. But yeah, anyways, take your Sims to the city. Do your Sims long to leave the suburbs behind? Fulfill their dreams in the diverse city of San Myshuno. So I guess that is the name of the new neighborhood, or the new city, where they can discover exciting neighborhoods, move into a new apartment, check out fun festivals, and more in The Sims 4 City Living. Your Sims can experience the joys and challenges of sharing close quarters with other Sims. Work your way up from a starter unit to a penthouse as your Sims launch their new metropolitan careers. So key features. Explore the bustling city of San Myshuno. This densely populated city has enough unique neighborhoods to give your Sims plenty to explore. Get creative at the arts quarter, or sing your heart out at the karaoke bar in the fashion district. Head over to the spice market to shoot some hoops, or invite a few friends over to play video games after a long day at the office in Uptown. So by the sounds of it, they kind of like talked about, you know, the different areas that will be in this new city. There's the arts quarter, the fashion district, head over to the spice market, and Uptown. So those are, I guess, the 4 neighborhoods that are within the city, which is going to be cool. Like I'm really excited to explore the arts quarter. So discover lively cultural festivals. Festivals are great opportunities to enrich your Sims. Let them watch street performers, enter competitions, and meet a wide variety of folks from every walk of life. Check out the Curry Challenge at the Spice Festival, or light fireworks with the hot date at the Romance Festival. I'm so excited. Like, sure, they don't come with like the seasons part of it, which that's how it was in The Sims 3, but like these are different from The Sims 3. Like I've read on like the Sims community site that there's gonna be like a gaming type of, like a gaming nerd type of festival, and then like romance festival. I wonder how it's gonna like change though, like if it's gonna change with how many days it's in town, or I'm so excited for that. Like you can like what does it say here? It says check out the Curry Challenge. Like that's probably like where the person was like eating flammable food, which is that's so interesting. I'm so excited. Live in apartments and get closer with your neighbors. Lots of new neighbors means all kinds of opportunities for relationships, both good and bad. Your Sims might make a new best friend or fall in love. Then debate giving them a key to their place. And what about those noisy neighbors and their late night dance parties? You'll need to decide how to handle them. If you can't beat them, maybe you should join them. So I think that's super cool. Like just the fact that like, you know, you're able to you're gonna be able to have roommates and stuff, and then you can like give a key to your neighbor, which can be good or bad. I don't know. I'm really excited. You can like new relationships. People are gonna be everywhere. Like it's gonna be really cool. I'm actually so excited about this. So yeah, work your way up from starter apartment to penthouse. Choosing the right apartment for your Sims can be a challenge. You'll need to balance the charm of your first starter unit with possible setbacks like cockroaches, leaky pipes, or electrical problems. Help your Sims work their way up to living in a skyscraper penthouse with panoramic views and even a talking toilet. So this, like, I just love the way this was written. Like, and just the way they give out like cockroaches are back. That's super cool. Leaky pipes and electrical problems seem to be new. And like when I think about it, it's like if you live on your own and you've lived in more than one place, like, and you've worked your way up to nicer places, it's like where I'm living right now is my second apartment, and like I remember my first apartment, or it's my third apartment, yeah, and I remember my first apartment, it was bad. Like, with my first roommate before my boyfriend and I moved in together, it wasn't exactly like, it wasn't like horrible by any means, but it had some setbacks. Like, I had cockroaches in my old apartment. I didn't have electrical issues, thank goodness, but we had some pipe problems, like some plumbing problems. Like, I don't know, it's really exciting though that they're including that. I'm sure people can remember, like, if you are living, say you live in a house now or something, you probably remember your first apartment. And for those of you who haven't or are still living at home, like, just thank mom and dad and ask them about their first experience. I'm sure it is they have some stories just like mine do. So and then it says, I hope your Sims work their way up to living in a skyscraper penthouse, which I'm really excited. Panoramic views, even a talking toilet. So that's, I believe, is new. Like, that's, wonder what it's gonna, why it's gonna talk to you. That's weird, but so yeah. And then embark on new metropolitan careers. There are all kinds of new opportunities in the city, so make sure your Sims take advantage of them. As a politician, your Sim can make a dramatic speech while fighting for a good cause. Maybe they'd prefer a more refined career as a food or art critic, or they could inspire the masses working in social media. So the food or art critic, the politician, you guys see, the other thing is, I wonder, which I think I mentioned before, is I wonder if it's like a get to work career, like where you can go and you have to do certain things. Like, that would be really cool if they added something like that. And with the food or art critic, like, I'm really excited about the art critic, especially because, like, they did talk about the art district, so that's gonna be really sweet. And like, maybe, like, if you have get to work, you can like combine, like, I don't know, I'm really excited. Like, the food critic, I wonder if that's gonna have anything to do with, like, merge with dine out, so you could like go and like be a critique or a critic at like other people's restaurants, other Sims restaurants. That's gonna be so cool. And like it says, or they could inspire the masses working in social media. That is totally new. Like, that's gonna be super interesting. Like, I don't know, I'm really excited. They brought a lot of things back, but they put like a different spin on it. Like the festivals, they're putting a different spin on the festivals. They brought certain items back that I know people have been wanting. The fact that they brought the bubble blower back, or like the hookah / bubble blower, quote unquote, I'm really excited about that. I just think that's really cool. And like, just like certain things like the protests, I'm really excited about that. Like, you can have like a total, like, to go, and it seems like the objects are boho, so like to go with like the boho and like the hippie with with the bubble blower, and I keep wanting to say hookah, but with like the bubble blower and like the hippie kind of boho more add like addition, and then like the fact that you can like protest, you can make like a hippie sim be like ultimate hippie. And then I don't know if, I think you can have I'm not sure if you have like the vegetarian option in this game, but like, wow, that'd be like the hippiest. Oh, I'm excited. I am so excited, you guys. And like, just the whole like adding of the culture. And so what do you guys think? Like, are you excited for this? Like, how excited are you guys? Because I know I'm pretty stoked. And like, I'm hoping that it's going to deliver what a lot of people have been asking for. Like, sure, a lot of people have been really getting on the Sim Guru's backs lately. If you keeping up to date with the forums and on what's going on in the posts, like, a lot of people are upset with EA or Maxis, and this, not Maxis, they are upset with the Sims team. And it's just, they're, I guess, like, I don't really know. Like, I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but I'm just really hoping that this restores a lot of hope back into this franchise, because I'm looking at these, it looks like it's going to be a really beautiful expansion, and I think they've been putting a lot of work. It's been a while since they've released any kind of expansion, and like, honestly, with the quarterly review, I believe it was called, it seemed like they were going to do something really like seasons or like something to do with family, considering like they released like the backyard stuff. I thought it was kind of like a hint at like, you know, a seasons LP or something, and then they released the before the backyard stuff, it was the kids room, and I thought that was going to be like a hint at, and then the nanny came out in a free patch. Like I thought that was going to be more towards like a generation-esque, but then they released this one and it's like, whoa, like this is totally different. So who knows what kind of like, maybe they'll release another stuff pack in between this, but they haven't said anything, so who knows. But yeah, guys, like let me know what you think in the comments, and just, you know, let me know if you think this video was any good. It is my first video that I did this. I'm really excited about it, and so I thought I'd do this kind of video. So yeah, if you guys want, just check out the links in the description below. It has my social media on there, and as well as my website. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and give a thumbs up, and again, leave a comment below whether it's negative or positive about being excited or not excited about this. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day everywhere in the world, and are excited, just as excited as I am about this. So yeah, enjoy your day, guys, and see ya. Bye.